up, you guys? Welcome back. So today, I'm sure you guys saw by the title, it is another haul. I didn't expect to be doing another Bath & Body Works haul, but I kind of did a combination of Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret, and Pink just because there's so much new body care out. And I'm already kind of behind with Victoria's Secret body care, and now there are 3 new collections, so we're going to be talking about all of them. I finally picked up the missing pieces to the new collections because my stores were taking a little while to get all this stuff in, and then I picked up the brand new stuff at Bath & Body Works. I did just recently review all the new Christmas body care, so in case you guys missed that, I will have it linked down below or somewhere up here if you guys want to check that one out. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be another long video because I just have so many new fragrances to talk about. I told myself I wanted my next video to be around like 20 minutes long because all of my most recent videos have been over 30 minutes long. So grab a snack. We're probably going to be here a while. But also really quick, before I forget, if you guys are new here and are watching my videos before, I do videos all about hygiene, body care, and fragrance. So if you're into that as well, I would love to have you subscribe. Make sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload. And as always, I will have my TikTok and Instagram and any other links linked down below as well. Okay, I'm really excited about a lot of this new stuff, but I think I'm going to start off with the new body care at Bath & Body Works because I just picked these up this morning. I think they just got into stores earlier today. So this is brand new stuff, a little small collection of 3 new items, but one of them is a repackage, which I was really happy to see back. They did bring back Cozy Evening. I really like the packaging. I just love the look of this collection. It's simple, but still very pretty. Cozy Evening was a scent that I believe came out during the semi-annual sale, and I really enjoyed that one. Out of that whole collection during the sale, this one was my favorite, so I guess I can see why they brought it back. I think this was probably the most popular one, and I just think it fits into this collection perfectly. It is very cozy but still sweet at the same time. It has notes of lavender blooms, fresh freesia, and cozy musk. That musk note in there, it just brings this like warmth and coziness to it, and the lavender in there is still very sweet, so I really enjoyed this one. It's a very long-lasting scent as well on me, which was really surprising. Like that one lasted hours on my skin and my clothes especially. It was kind of something similar to Fireside Flurries if you guys tried that one from last year. Actually, I think that one's out again currently, but that is a very sweet lavender scent, and I feel like that and Cozy Evening are very similar. But the other 2 I'm pretty sure are brand new scents, so I picked up matching little sets to these. First we have here is Wrapped in Vanilla, and I love the look of this packaging and everything, and I was really excited because you guys know I love sweet scents. This has notes of soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and Chantilly cream. Is it Chantilly or Chantilly? I'm not really sure. I had a couple different sales going on. I had some coupons that were about to expire, some rewards, so luckily I was able to get all this stuff for a really good deal. And once I smelled this in store, I knew I had to pick this one up. I'm just going to put a little bit here on my hand again just to kind of smell it. Oh my god. The body cream smells so good. Oh my god. I love that vanilla note and that velvet sugar. It's just so sweet. This is a very gourmand scent, which I wasn't really expecting. I don't know why I was thinking this was going to be, I don't know, maybe something similar to like warm vanilla sugar, but no, this is so much better. It's very warm and sweet, and there's definitely something very gourmand about this one, but in a wearable way. I guess the way I would describe it is more of a soft gourmand. I don't know what exactly is in there, if it's just the vanilla note, but there's something in there that kind of reminds me of something very bakery-like, and I don't know if it's something else that I'm wearing, but I'm kind of getting this like jammy fruity note in there that reminds me of like a pastry or some type of like sweet dessert. Like there's this kind of frosty note mixed in there as well, and I just really like this one. This just smells so good on my skin. I'm very happy with this one. I can smell it, so I'm hoping that it will be a little bit more long lasting, especially layered with the body cream. I got really excited whenever I saw this was coming out. I wasn't sure exactly what to expect because I know some vanilla scents can be a little bit on the lighter side, like warm vanilla sugar this year. I could not smell it, or at least in the body cream that I got, it was just, there was nothing there. So I actually ended up having to return that one. So I wasn't sure if this is going to be something similar to warm vanilla sugar, but this is not at all in my opinion. I like this so much. I told myself I wouldn't be getting backups of things because I don't want to have a ton of different backups of things in my collection since I already have a lot of fragrances, but this is one that I might end up getting a backup to because I don't know if this is going to be one of those scents that they'll continue to bring back, but just in case that they don't, I want to have at least one more fragrance mist. I'm going to try to go through things a little bit faster since I do have so many new fragrances to talk about. So the next one here is Blush Cardigan. So I did end up grabbing this one in the lotion, even though I typically prefer the body creams. It's just the coupon I had, I think it was like a promo. It only covered body care up to $15.50, so I just ended up grabbing the lotion instead. But this one I smelled in stores and I was like, yes, I need to get this one as well. I was excited about this scent because I love raspberry scents. So this has notes of sweet raspberries, sugar dipped violet, and warm amber. I smelled the lotion in stores and I was like, oh my god. That lavender, no, I don't know why I said that. I'm talking about raspberry. The raspberry note in there is so sweet but kind of tart at the same time. Like, you can tell this is a raspberry scent. The raspberry note really stands out a lot. The sugar dip violet, I don't really smell a lot of the florals in there, but I guess because it's more of like a sweet floral, it's mixing in there with the sweet raspberry note, and it almost kind of gives it this little bit of creaminess. If you like raspberry scents, I think you're gonna like this one. So I'm actually gonna try this out on my skin. I only smelled it in stores. They just had a tester out for the lotion, so I actually haven't tried out the fragrance mist. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that raspberry note is very, very strong. That's what I'm smelling the most. Very fruity and juicy, and like I said, there's a little bit of a kind of sweet tart note from the raspberry. And you know, the more I'm smelling it, to me it does smell really good, but also at the same time I'm almost kind of getting this like cough medicine vibe. I don't know, sometimes I get that with a lot of cherry fragrances. I don't know if it's because of that sweet tart kind of raspberry note. Something about it is kind of almost reminding me a little bit of cough medicine in a way. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to wear this one a little bit more. Whenever I first just smelled the lotion though, I really, really liked it because I just got that really strong whiff of the sweet raspberry. But I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more coming from the fragrance mist. I don't know, we'll have to see. Have to play around with it a little bit more, but I like it enough that I'll definitely be holding on to it. I think maybe for like layering purposes, I would probably like it even more. Maybe layered with like a strawberry scent or another sweet raspberry scent. I'll definitely have to experiment with this a little bit more, but so far I do like it. But out of the two, definitely I'm liking the Wrapped in Vanilla more. This one is just more my vibe. It's just warm and sweet, and that vanilla note in there just smells so delicious. But I do still like this one, so we'll have to see. But I definitely wanted to talk about those since they are brand new. I think those are the only new scents that have come out since the whole new Christmas line. I did also pick up a couple other home stuff from Bath & Body Works because they were having a buy 3 get 3 off the entire store. But I'll go ahead and save that stuff to the end. I really want to get into the new stuff from Victoria's Secret. There are 3 new collections. They came out probably about 2 to 3 weeks ago now. I wanted to wait until I picked up a couple more items. For some reason, my store was just getting a whole mix match of things. They didn't end up getting the whole collection right at once. The first one I'm going to talk about here is the new Luxe line, and this is the new flanker line. So they usually do this with all the originals. Usually with the flankers, it'll be Love Spell, Pure Seduction, Bare Vanilla, and Velvet Petals. And I picked up a few of them actually. I really look forward to a lot of the flankers just because it gives like another twist to some of my other favorites. But then also some of the other ones that I'm not too fond of in the original scent, I might like in the new ones. So this one right here is the perfect example because this smells so good. I actually got it in the matching lotion. This is the only one I have in the matching lotion so far. The packaging is beautiful. I love all the colors of this collection, especially in the lotion. I just think it looks really pretty. It really does remind me of the holidays, and I feel like it really matches the like luxe look that they're going for. Like the colors are just really pretty and vibrant. Pure Seduction Luxe, it's described as a fruity floral with notes of Posh Violet, Strawberry Nectar, and Regal Plum. I first smelled this one in stores because they had the fragrance mist out already. Oh my god. You guys, the strawberry note in there is so pretty. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Burberry Her or the new Sol de Janeiro scent, the one in the pink bottle. Like if you have either one of those, this layered together is going to be so good. That's why I wanted to have this one in the matching lotion because I really love strawberry scents, and because it reminds me of Burberry Her, I'm just so excited to layer these together. You can smell a little bit of the florals, but it's in the best way. This makes it smell more of like a perfume. It just kind of elevates it a little bit more than smelling just like a regular body mist. Like if you have this one on, I think people would probably think you're wearing a perfume. So I really like that about Victoria's Secret. They do include a lot of florals in their fragrances, and I think that's the biggest difference between Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. Like, Bath & Body Works does a lot of sweet gourmand scents, while Victoria's Secret does very like pretty, kind of more perfumey like scents, which I really like sometimes. The florals with the really sweet strawberry nectar note, it just smells so good together. I cannot wait to wear this one. I think for sure this one is definitely one of the top favorites out of all the new scents. Okay, the next one that I have here is Bare Vanilla Luxe. I was really looking forward to this one. For whatever reason, this was the very last one to come out of all these collections, at least in my store. So as soon as I saw that it was in stock in store, I ran over to pick it up. This is described as a gourmand woody scent, has notes of rich marshmallow, vanilla cashmere, and lush pepper. I mean, if you like Bare Vanilla, more than likely you will like this one. It does have this little bit of that peppery note in there. I almost kind of want to say like smoky a little bit. Ooh. The marshmallow note, I think I smell a lot more on my skin. That smells really good. I like it more on my skin than I do smelling in the cap. That smells really good. I love marshmallow notes, and that rich marshmallow, it just smells more of like a warm toasted marshmallow. Maybe that's what I'm getting, like a little bit of like that toasted note. So maybe not so much like smoky, but it's definitely something warm and toasted, and I get a lot of the original Bare Vanilla DNA in there. I don't know if this would be like a huge difference compared to the original Bare Vanilla. I think if anything, this might be similar to something like Bare Vanilla Untamed. I need to smell them side by side. Maybe something a little bit closer to that. I do really like it though. I really want it in the matching lotion, but I also have Bare Vanilla Untamed and just the original Bare Vanilla lotion, so I might be good with just that since I am getting quite a bit of the original Bare Vanilla DNA, but it smells really good. I was already kind of thinking this would probably be my favorite, so this might be up there with the Pure Seduction Luxe because I really, really like the Pure Seduction. So it's kind of hard to choose a favorite. These I think would probably be my top two. And the last one that I have here is Velvet Petals Luxe. I had smelled this one in stores probably a couple weeks ago. I ended up not getting it then because I don't know, I guess I just couldn't really smell at the time. It was hard for me to pick up a difference between this and the original Velvet Petals. When I sprayed it this time around in stores, I was like, wait, I can actually pick up a difference now. It's actually a lot sweeter and a little bit more fruity. It's described as a floral woody scent with lavish starflower, patchouli woods, and dazzling jasmine. The original Velvet Petals is one of my favorites. It's a very sweet, almondy, floral scent. Okay, I just sprayed a little bit of the original Velvet Petals just to compare them, and they are similar. You can tell this is a flanker of Velvet Petals, but there's something kind of fruity about this. A little bit of that patchouli, but not too much. What is starflower exactly? Maybe that's what I'm getting. Maybe I'm smelling something else, but I'm getting something kind of fruity about this one. It smells really good though. I think if you like the original Velvet Petals, you probably will like this one. I can't really say if it's different enough from the original, especially if you don't like having a lot of similar scents in your collection. I would say just wait until you're able to smell this one in stores to kind of decide, but I think I'm good with just the fragrance mist. I don't know if I need the matching lotion. So those are the three that I ended up picking up. There is the fourth one in Love Spell. I tried that one in store also. I didn't dislike it, but I just didn't like it enough for me to pick it up. It has notes of fancy apricot, blush suntal, and plush rose. Honestly, I don't think it smelled bad, and I don't really like the original Love Spell. I don't know, I just have a lot of fragrance mist already, and I wasn't sure if I'd actually really be getting a lot of use out of it anyways, so these are the three that I decided on. I wasn't even gonna get the Velvet Petals at first, but because I was able to exchange something else, I decided to go with Velvet Petals instead. The new Luxe collection was one that I was definitely looking forward to. There is another new collection. Let me see what it's called. I think it's like a berry collection. I'm not sure exactly, but there are 4 new scents. I only ended up picking up one. Well, actually I ended up picking up 2 other ones from this collection, which I ended up already exchanging. So the first one is the pomegranate one. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it is another like fruity scent. I just think it was a little bit too heavy on the blood orange for me, but it is very straightforward. Like, it really smells like pomegranate juice, oranges, and like a splash of like cranberry juice. It's very fruity. It just wasn't really a scent that I saw myself wearing, so I ended up exchanging that one for the Bare Vanilla Luxe. And then the other one I ended up exchanging for Velvet Petals Luxe is Ruby Rosé. I was really excited for that one because it's another raspberry scent, and it's a mixture of like raspberry and rose. I didn't 100% dislike the scent. Like, I kept going back and forth on whether or not to keep it or not, but in the end, I don't know if I would really reach for it. As much as I love raspberry scents and rose scents, it's just the combination and the way it smells on my skin. There are other ones that I like more, especially whenever it comes to rose scents. To me, this one was a lot more of like a watered down rose. It was just very light, and I really couldn't smell much of the raspberry whenever I sprayed it on my skin. Like, I smelled a little bit there in the opening whenever I first sprayed it, but then it ended up just drying down to smelling more of like rose water. So the only one I ended up getting is this one in Merlot Pear, and I think this one smells really good. I was really surprised actually, because I used to never like pear scents, and now I do. I think this smells so good. It is a fruity floral with lush blackberry, crisp pear, and satin woods. Like, this really does smell like a red wine. The pear note is super strong, but the blackberry note really stands out a lot also, and it just smells like the juiciest, like dark, sweet, like ripe blackberry scent. I think this smells really good. Love the packaging for this as well, like the color and everything. I think the lotions for this collection looked really pretty, so I wouldn't mind having a matching lotion in this scent. Maybe I'll pick it up eventually if there's like another sale or something. But yeah, I think this is a really pretty deep fruity scent. I don't really have anything else like it. Like, I was trying to think of other scents in my collection that might be similar, but I don't think I really have anything, so I'm excited to play around with this one. Maybe layering it with another perfume. We'll have to see. I think this would be really good kind of date night scent. The next one I have here is the Highly Spirited collection, and there are 4 new scents in here as well. The first one that I did try that I didn't end up getting is Blushing Bubbly. That one is a very champagne-y scent, and even just looking at the scent notes, I was already kind of expecting not to get it. It smells a lot like champagne. I think if you like scents like champagne toast or any of those really bright bubbly scents, then you more than likely will like it. This next one, the one in the purple packaging called Flower Sorbet, I actually wasn't able to try that one because they didn't have it in stores yet. And then there's another fruity floral. I think I'd be open to trying it. I don't know if I would really like it because black currant is a note that I sometimes don't really like, and I noticed that Victoria's Secret does a lot of black currant notes in their fragrances. I don't know, maybe whenever I see it next time in stores, I'll try it out, but I did pick up the other 2 because those are the 2 that I was excited for, and I've actually had these for about a week, so I've been able to play around with them just a little bit. I don't think I've worn either one of these just yet, but this first one here is called Sparkling Creme. It's in this really pretty light blue packaging. I really like the color of this packaging. It's pretty simple, especially with the fragrance mist. Like, there's not really a lot going on. It has a little bit of this like sparkle gradient here towards the bottom, which I think is really pretty. This, honestly, it just looks like a winter collection. This has a marshmallow note, so you know I had to try it. I got really excited whenever I saw these scent notes. This is a floral gourmand, has notes of glistening coconut, soft marshmallow, and frosted gardenia. It just smells so good. The marshmallow note is a true like candy marshmallow scent. It's not like a toasted marshmallow. It's very light, airy, and fluffy. Has this like sugared note to it. And the coconut note in here is a very bright coconut scent. Like, I don't know really how else to describe it, but I have a lot of coconut scents in my collection. A lot of them are more for like the summertime, so they're more beachy and tropical, but this just reminds me of like a winter coconut scent. It's almost kind of like this frosted coconut scent. It has a little bit of creaminess. I think it's a combination of the coconut mixed with the marshmallow. It just smells a little bit more of like a coconut cream, which I really like. The more I go back and smell this one, the more I enjoy it. This is something perfect to just throw on during the day. Honestly though, I can't imagine this being super long lasting just because it is like more light and airy, so I don't really have very high expectations for this lasting like hours and hours. But if you're just looking for something to throw on during the day, that you want something light and sweet that can layer with a lot of fragrances, like I'm thinking this would probably work well with a lot of Ariana Grande perfumes because a lot of her perfumes have a marshmallow note. I wanted to have it in the matching lotion to layer these 2 together. I'm sure there's ways to make it a little bit more long lasting, but just on its own, it is a little bit on the lighter side, but still very sugary sweet, which I really enjoy. Okay, this next one here, this is the one that was kind of throwing me off a little bit, and I've gone back and forth. Like, at first I wanted to keep it, then I was for sure gonna return it, and now I'm kind of going back to keeping it again. So we'll have to see how it smells to me today, because I feel like every time I go back and smell it, it smells a little bit different. But I was really looking forward to this scent just based off the scent notes. And this one is Amaretto Fizz. This one I also did get in the matching lotion as well, just because I really wanted to give this one a chance and smell them together. This is described as a fresh, warm scent. Has notes of almond coffee, orange blossom, and caramel drizzle. I mean, that sounds good to me. I love almond scents, coffee scents, caramel. That's one of my favorites. So I knew I wanted to try this one, but I wanted to wait until I was able to smell all these in store. Whenever I first sprayed this one, I was like, wow, that is like a very strong, like alcohol, kind of like liquor scent, like brown liquor. I'm not really too familiar with the amaretto, but it kind of smelled more of like a dark rum or like a whiskey or something. I was getting a very strong alcohol note whenever I first sprayed it. And that's why at first I was like, I don't think I can do this. So that's why I was for sure thinking I was going to take this back. But now that I smelled it again, I don't know. It's not quite as heavy on the alcohol note whenever I first sprayed it. Like, it's still there, but I am now getting hints of the coffee and a little bit of the caramel. I think the coffee note, at least to me, it's not very strong. So if you're expecting more of like a caramel coffee kind of latte scent, then I think you more than likely will be disappointed, because that's not at all what it smells like to me. This has more of that boozy kind of vibe. So I was thinking of maybe some other perfumes that I think would layer well with it. This is really remind me of more of like a nighttime fragrance. I mean, obviously you can wear it whenever. It's just kind of what I think of whenever I smell it. So I don't know, I'm a little bit torn on this one. I think at first I was like trying to convince myself to like it because I was really looking forward to this scent. I think where I'm at right now, I'm liking it more than whenever I first smelled it, but it's not a complete love for me. It is really heavy on that boozy note, at least to me. I'm not really getting much of the coffee, which I think I would have liked that more. Like if it would have smelled more like coffee and caramel, I think that would have been perfect. Maybe I'll have to play around with other caramel perfumes. I don't know. I'll have to see what else I have in my collection. For that reason, I wouldn't call this a safe blind buy. Just wait to smell this one in store, just because it smells different than I expected based off the scent notes. I'm curious to know if any of you have tried this one and your thoughts on it so far, or how you like to wear it. Like if you have a certain perfume or something that you like to wear along with it, definitely let me know. I would be open to trying out and playing around with different combinations. I for sure like the sparkling creme a lot more. Okay, so I do have some new stuff from Pink as well. So there is a new collection of things. I don't know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure there are only 3 new scents. This one right here, you guys, when I tell you I was stalking the Pink stores to try to find this whole collection, especially this scent, I literally was waiting for like 2 weeks for this collection because I saw everyone posting online. But for whatever reason, the stores around me were taking a while to get it in. So finally, I got my hands on it. This one is Pink Macaron. Yes, this is a macaron scent. I have been waiting for some type of macaron scent to come out. I think the only one that I've seen so far is the Peach Prosecco that came out last year from Bath and Body Works. And since then, I have been dying to find like a true macaron scent. I don't even know what that would smell like. I want something to smell more of like a macaron cookie. So whenever I laid eyes on this, I had to find it. So this has notes of macaron accord and juicy cranberry. I was hearing some mixed reviews about this scent. It's not exactly fitting to the name. The cranberry, for sure. You're getting a lot of that sweet, juicy cranberry. I'm glad it's nothing too tart. Like the cranberry is actually very sweet. It's very fruity and juicy. But as far as the macaron, it's definitely not the main note that you're getting. It is slightly gourmand, but I want something to really smell like a cookie or a cake. Like I said, I don't really know what a macaron would smell like. I'm sure it is more of like a lighter scent, but if you're expecting something more dessert-like and a little bit more gourmand, this is a lot more fruity to me. And whenever I put this on my skin, especially with the lotion, I kept going back and smelling it on my skin, and I was like, this reminds me of something. I was going through my collection trying to figure it out if this is like a repackage or what it reminded me of. And the one thing that I could settle on that I think reminds me of it, I don't feel like anyone's gonna agree with me. So I'm curious to know, whenever I put it on my skin and smell them side by side, there's something about it that kind of reminds me of Firecracker Pop. I don't know what it is. Firecracker Pop is a very juicy cherry scent. And you know, I was not a fan of Firecracker Pop whenever it came out, okay? I had to grow to somewhat like this scent, and now I think I do. I love cherry scents, so I really wanted to give this one a second chance. And yeah, there's something about it. I don't know if it's like that juicy fruity note, but there's something similar about these two. Obviously, the biggest difference would be that this is very strong on the cherry scent and this one has a very strong cranberry note, but they're both very fruity and juicy. And I think that's where I'm getting like the similarities. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe someone else would kind of understand what I'm talking about. Not to say that they're dupes or anything, but there is definitely something familiar about this scent that reminds me of Firecracker Pop. I don't know, totally was not expecting that from the fragrance notes, but I still like this scent. I'm still on the hunt though for that true macaron scent. So if anybody knows of a perfume or something like that, definitely let me know. I could always layer it with something like this. I think it's a cute scent though. Like it's a sweet, fruity, you know, nothing super strong, probably not going to be super long lasting if I'm being honest, but I like it enough that I will definitely be holding on to it, especially because I really like the packaging and I was just really looking forward to the scent. The next one that I have here, I also grabbed it in the matching lotion. This one is Chai Latte. I don't know why I was thinking this was a repackage. I think I was getting it mixed up with Basic Vanilla because that also has a chai note, but no, these are actually two different scents. And this has notes of chai spices and brown sugar. You guys, this smells so good. It's very warm and sweet. That brown sugar note is super strong. Like I get in a lot of the brown sugar. It's definitely different than like a vanilla note. Like this is like toasted brown sugar. It's very warm and comforting and cozy and sweet, and it has a little bit of that chai note in there to kind of give it that little bit of spice, but nothing too heavy. Like this is the perfect balance of like a little bit warm and spicy and sweet. I've already been kind of thinking of different ways that I want to wear it. I was thinking about Kayali Vanilla 28 because that has a very strong brown sugar note, and I think the two would complement each other very well. Literally, I think you could wear this with a lot of like warm, sweet, gourmand fragrances. I have other chai scents, so I was thinking, you know, this is probably going to be similar to other ones that I have, but this doesn't really smell the same as other chai scents that I have in my collection at least, so for sure I'm going to be holding on to this one. Okay, last one that I have here, this is another new scent, and honestly, I didn't think I was going to pick this one up because I have so many coconut scents already, but I decided just to go for it, and that's why I just got it in the fragrance mist, and now I'm kind of regretting it because I kind of want it in the matching lotion. And this one is Coconut Ice. It has notes of frosted coconut and sweet cream. This smells so good. Like this is the perfect sweet coconut cream scent. Kind of the same way as I described the sparkling creme. Like this is more of like a wintry coconut. This is the same thing. Like it's more of a frosted coconut, like kind of icy. I know icy really isn't like a way to describe a fragrance, but it just reminds me of like something frosted and like cold and light and creamy at the same time. It smells really good. I love this one. It really does smell like sweet cream and coconut, like coconut milk. Yeah, like coconut milk, like very creamy and milky. I really like this one. I'm curious to know how it smells in the lotion, if it's the same, if it's a little bit sweeter. So I'll have to see the next time in stores. Maybe I'll pick up another one. Very surprised with this one. I didn't think I would like it, but this whole pink collection I think is more my vibe since I like more like sweeter scents. Some of the things with Victoria's Secret was a little bit more hit or miss. I did grab two other things. They're not technically like new things, but I somewhat recently picked them up. So this first one here is Honey Lavender. This collection has been out for a little while, and I don't know why it's taking me this long to smell it. I am not disappointed. This smells really good. It's a very sweet lavender scent, and you really get the honey. Like it reminds me of like a honey drizzle. I really like this. And I love the pink lotions, like the ones here in the pump. I love the formula of them. They're super moisturizing, and I love the original honey line. I did try the new honey ginger, but that was a little bit too heavy on the ginger note for me. It wasn't quite enough of the honey, but this is like the perfect balance because I still get that like sweetness from the honey, but the lavender just kind of adds this like warm, cozy feel to it that I really like. And I have a lot of other sweet lavender scents that I can layer with this. I grabbed that one, and then I also grabbed this new Cocoa Body Milk, and I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's like very liquidy, and it's kind of more of like a serum, I guess. It's with coconut oil and shea butter, and it's called the Hydrating Body Milk. So I'm going to spray a little bit here on my hand, that way you guys can kind of see what it looks like. But it does kind of look like a little bit milky. It kind of looks like more like an oil serum, but I think it looks so pretty on the skin. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but it just adds like a nice little shine and kind of glow to your skin, but feels super lightweight. Like it absorbs into your skin super fast. I just wanted to pick this one up just because I love the way it made my skin look, and I don't like lotions that are too heavy. The scent is a little bit on the lighter side. Like it's just kind of a basic light coconut scent, so nothing too crazy about that. I just more so picked it up because of the formula. I think this would be a great product to use more so during the summertime. Okay, this is actually the next day because I ran out of time whenever I was filming yesterday, but I'm almost almost done anyways. I just wanted to wrap up the video. So like I mentioned, Bath & Body Works was doing the buy 3 get 3 over the entire store. So typically they'll do like buy 3 get 3 for body care only, but now you can mix and match anything. So that goes for like candle holders, candles, like anything in the store that you want to mix and match, you can do the buy 3 get 3. So I decided to do that because I also had a couple coupons that were expiring. So I picked up a couple new candle holders, well actually just one, and some wallflower plugins, and then I made a couple of exchanges for some new body care products. I'll just quickly go through the body care. I actually ended up exchanging the warm vanilla sugar body butter. I just could not smell it. I was really looking forward to it, but unfortunately I could not really smell anything whenever I put it on my skin. I decided to exchange it for the new Dream Bright body butter. This is a glotion though. I kind of wish it was just a regular body butter, but I like the glotions every now and then, and I really like this scent. It's a good like nighttime scent, kind of something similar to Into the Night. I ended up exchanging another body cream, and I grabbed this one. This I'm going to give to my boyfriend. I think I might save it and add it to his Christmas gift, but I'm pretty sure this is a new scent in Smoked Old Fashioned. I love the packaging, and olive green is one of his favorite colors, so I'm sure he's gonna like it. It has notes of smoked orange bitters, bourbon vanilla, and cedarwood. I smelled it a little bit in stores and it smelled pretty good, so hopefully he likes that one. And the last little thing that I got using a coupon is I grabbed a mini of strawberry snowflakes. I think this smells really good. I already got it in the full size, and I think the only con with this scent is that it's not super long lasting, so that's why I wanted to have it in a mini. That way I can throw it in my bag and take it with me whenever I'm wearing it throughout the day. That way I can just continue to reapply it. But I've really been enjoying it. It's a nice kind of winter strawberry scent. And then now let's get into the second bag here, which I grabbed a new candle holder. I don't have very many candle holders from Bath & Body Works, but this one right here, I just knew I had to have it. So this was $16.95, and it's a single wick candle holder. It just looks so pretty. I'm definitely gonna be keeping it here in my room, so I'll put a little candle here in the background. They also came out with the matching plug-in, which you guys might have seen this already. I've been seeing it shared a few times over on Instagram, but this is so pretty. I never buy these wall plug-ins. Like, I have just the plain ones that I've gotten for free, but other than that, I never really buy like any of the holiday ones, even though I do think they're really cute. But this one I could not pass up, and it was $14.50, and it says it lights up, so I guess it's kind of like a night light once you have it plugged in. But this I will be keeping here in my room also. Another one I ended up grabbing. This I actually want to keep out in my hallway. I have an outlet right whenever you walk in, and I have a bunch of little succulents and plants all throughout my house, so I thought this would fit in perfectly. And I've been getting into wallflowers again lately. I've been keeping them in my bathroom. I think it'll be nice to actually have one right whenever you walk in, so it'll smell really good. And this one was $16.50, so kind of expensive, but I thought this was super cute, and this is one that I can keep up all year round. And then the last one that I got, I'm also going to put this here in my room, is this like sparkly rhinestone one. This one was also $14.50, so not too bad. But I just thought it was like simple and cute. But here's a closer look at it. It just sparkles and it looks so pretty. Wow, my camera is really struggling to focus. And then the last thing that I ended up getting is a room spray. I have been wanting this one, and I keep forgetting to pick this up. So this was the last one. I kind of feel like maybe some people might have sprayed this because it just seems a little bit less full than usual. But these are $8.95, which is kind of expensive, but these are concentrated room sprays. They will last a lot longer than just your regular like aerosol air freshener, the ones that you kind of go crazy with. You don't want to do this with this because these will seriously fill up your room with just like 1 or 2 sprays. I love In the Stars. I actually want to spray this one and test it out. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love the body care in the Stars. It's one of my favorites, so I knew I would like this one. But that is everything that I got. A ton of new body care, a lot of new exciting things. Of course, if any of you have tried any of the new body care that's out, definitely let me know your thoughts down below. I haven't really been watching any reviews and all the new stuff. I've seen some things here and there on Instagram, but I always look forward to hearing you guys' opinions. If there's anything that you hated, if you passed on any of these collections, let me know your thoughts down below. And of course, if you made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you did enjoy it and want to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps on my channel and helps on my videos whenever you do that. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Make sure to turn on your post notifications, that way you guys won't miss an upload. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!